You got Deb S, the Pug Mama Quilter down there, and I'm going to pop her up top. There we go.
Hello.
Okay. I'm a little late. I was still cutting stuff for today's show. Randy.
I was still ironing.
Missouri Outlaw Randy was the first one in. Hi, Linda Denton. Hi, Guess Who Nancy. She says, please don't forget to give your thumbs up show support. Hi, Donna Dixon. Hi, Awkward Quilter GA. That's Lisa. She says, dang, I'm not even the first one. She's saying hi to everybody. Hi, Pearl Medina. Welcome in.
It's my Lisa girl.
Lisa wants to know if Donna's trying to steal her crown.
They're always fighting over them crowns.
Hi, Dawn Stewart. Hi, Jim Pollack. Welcome in. Okay,
sorry, I'm looking for my
I Guess Who Nancy.
Flying Geese.
Hi, Annette. Welcome in.
Ruler.
It's probably behind your desk. Hi, Susan Munger. Welcome in. Hi, Joe. Welcome in.
It could be.
Let's see. Hi, Rita. Welcome in.
Sorry, guys. I'm still looking here.
I'm still scrolling. Trying to get caught up here.
Well, I know I stuck it someplace right here.
Hi, SK, damn it. Sharon, hi.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Melanie Taylor.
Melanie.
Hi, Yo Patty.
Well, for the life of me, I can't find it.
There's a Munger. I think I'm all caught up.
I had it right here.
I've been having tummy issues, so if I disappear, just find something to do.
Yeah.
So I was just ironing some SF 101 on this. I'm making the Plover pouch, and I usually put canvas or something in as the lining, but I've never made this one, so I'm just going with something regular fabric that I have. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was cotton fabric, if it was a sheet. I don't know. It's hard to tell when it's already cut up, but I'm going to use it. I got the tension issue fixed on my machine. I mean, I was on there from yesterday afternoon till 10 o'clock at night. I changed everything. I messed with the bobbin back and forth, the top tension. I rethreaded it a gazillion times. I checked the needle a couple times. I almost threw it through the window a couple times. And then I finally just looked to see what kind of needle. I had a top stitch needle in, so apparently it doesn't like that. So I went back to my old standby Microtech. I never have any trouble with those videos with those needles. So, well, there's one inside.
Well, I just don't know where I put it. I thought I had it right there.
And it's probably right there. You just can't find it.
It's probably right here. I just can't see it.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time. My eyes are really blurry today. Well, last night after he took the tree down and all the stuff and was hauling stuff off my porch, I was out there because I had moved the grills out of the way. I mean, I swept for hours and it was so dusty and full of leaves. So today I'm a little bit, my allergies or whatever is a little bit out of whack.
Okay, I'm going to have to find them this afternoon sometime. That just drives me nuts.
Rulers. I just trim off whatever's not sticking out.
I was going to say, I'm just going to use my regular ruler now.
because I don't understand how to use the rulers on those. I
Well,
haven't
I have
ordered
two
that yet.
sizes now because my mother-in-law, she had them. She had never used them. They were still in their original packaging.
This is going to be the pouch. It's got feathers on it. And I'm putting foam on it. I think this is fusible foam, but I'm not going to fuse it. I'm going to sew around it, and then I'm going to put some light quilting on it. On that.
I'm just being goofy.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
4.5 by 2.5.
Terry's going to watch your video after his wait. Terry going to watch your video after this live stream. What video? Of the tree coming down? Or maybe her video. I don't know. Did Terry put out a video? If she did, let me know because I want to watch it.
I don't know.
Hi, Cheryl Minka. Welcome in.
Cheryl.
She must have, because so Terry is thanking her. Oh, you just uploaded? Okay. You can post that in Discord as an announcement or even in the whips. Just say, I dropped a video.
Yeah. And you know me, I'm always peeking at all that stuff.
Because that's not self-promotion. And post a picture of whatever it is you're making. Just upload it. Okay. I'll watch it when I get done here, because as soon as I get done here, DoorDash. What the heck? Hold on. Hold on. It's DoorDash. Hello? Yeah, that's fine. All right. Thank you. I don't know why I got DoorDash. I ordered the shipping order. And it's here already. It was supposed to be 2 days. Got me some Colace and some... what else do you call that? Some kind of probiotic. All right, these go with here.
Oh, and DoorDash delivered it?
Well, I ordered it from Walgreens because they had a bunch of coupons. So I saved $10 and I put shipping. Well, I qualified for free shipping and all of a sudden they're here. So, and DoorDash delivered it. So they must pay their tip or something because I didn't pay no tip. I usually don't pay a tip for shipping. Maybe that's why she called. I feel bad. I even ate McDonald's this morning. Absolutely nothing. I'm trying coffee this afternoon. I know, that's a little TMI. Dawn says, I wish my Amazon order shipped that fast. Sharon says, wow, I haven't heard a real phone in a long time. I jumped. I did. All the other rings and stuff they have, I cannot hear it. I can only hear the old-fashioned ring.
That's what I have for my phone ring.
Joe's saying, busy is good, Terry. Sandy Betancourt's here. Hello, welcome in. Good to see you.
Sandy. I like Sandy's last name because it's almost like the town I live in.
Oh, cool. And Lisa wants to know if Jim read her comment on Discord. Good morning, Bud Files. Welcome in.
Hey, Bud Files.
So Terry says it's nothing earth-shattering, just keeping myself busy. Well, it doesn't have to be earth-shattering as long as you made it and you took the time to do the video.
That's right.
Yay. Jim said the key fob is easier to say, Lisa. Yeah, I don't do the clampy ones because I don't want to buy the tool. Okay, I think I'm all. Dawn says, I like your fabric. It looks like feathers. It is. It's black and white or black and gray feathers. And my mom bought this fabric for me. We were at Walmart and she wanted wallets. Well, it's been tucked away forever and there's still a bunch left. So I don't know if it was one of those yard cuts or not. I don't even know what kind of fabric it is, but once you interface this stuff, it really doesn't make a difference. And the other ones I'll be putting, what do you call it? Canvas in the lining. I don't see anything written on the salvage unless I cut it off. Well, there's still a good piece, so it must have been maybe a yard. Look at my cutting. I just whacked this all to death. Yeah, there's nothing on it. I'm sure it was like a Waverly or a Whodat or Doodat or James or I don't know. I never look at I look, ooh, pretty. And then I feel it. Okay, it'll work. So that will be for hers. And I'm going to use a plain black zipper with the black that looks like chrome like is what I'm going to use. And I wanted to put black canvas in it, but for one, I've never made this, so it'd be easier. She likes a light lining because she can't see. She only has the one eye and the other one's not so good. So she likes it light so her stuff shows up in there. So
yeah, I do too.
So once I run out of the canvas, then I'll only be getting lighter colors. But until then, oh, my machine's unthreaded and I think I broke something. Wait, what is going on around here? Oh, I'm down clear up at the top. Hi, Sheila. Welcome in.
Sheila. Oh, my Sheila.
Melanie says, okay, I missed everything after Mona got the phone call. Nothing pressing. It was just DoorDash. In fact, I'm going to run and get that off the porch. I don't know if that stuff melts or not. Stay back, baby. No. Stay back. Stay back.
Well, at least I sewed it right. I'm just getting strings off. And that's a big accomplishment for me, sewing stitch and flips right.
I don't care what anybody says. I like you too. Oh, before I sit down, I found the gold fabric and I'm going to use it as a border around this panel, the chicken panel, because it has those sunflowers and yellow, and I think it'll work nice with it. So we'll see.
Oh, that gold that you didn't like on that.
Yeah, I think it'll look nice on the back of that chicken panel. Not the front, but the chicken panel. And I found the black, but I lost it already. I moved it. Who knows?
No, we're just doing really good today, aren't we?
Yeah, well, yesterday was after fiddling with on my Juki and the Cutie all afternoon, and I mean up till 10:30. I finally turned everything off, but I got it all set up and finally changed the needle. I said, I'm not trying now because if it doesn't work, it's going out the window or I'll buy something. So I quit. And this morning, the first try, it went. So I got one whole pass in on the quilt. And that's just a throw. And I was doing good on wishbones, but I didn't know they were wishbones until I looked them up. And then I did like a meander. Then some of them looks like somebody was drunk trying to break the wishbone. But that's all right.
I'll say
And,
most of what I'm doing on the cutie is meander.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. But in like the little the sashing or whatever you call the borders, or I think it's sashing around the blocks, I try and do something different. So, but I think the next one, I don't know what the next quilt's going to be. Whatever. I think it's going to be the log cabin because I just got the green in for it. I got this green, like a mint green.
I love mint green.
Me too. And my log cabin I made, I think wasn't last year, year before. It's got green, so I'm just going to do everything front and back with this green. It came yesterday, and it wasn't supposed to come till next week. So I'm like, oh, well, that's a plus. Hi, Bob. You coming in to say hi? There's no key.
Hi, Bob.
See? I almost
Bob's
forgot.
got to have his time, too.
New fabric will make it all better. Yeah, I think the gold will look nice on that. Melanie had a phone call, too. Joe said something about, I have that fabric in fat quarters. Which one? The feathers? Or the chicken? Or the yellow?
A little bit of all of it.
Sheila. Sheila says, Lisa, maybe you will be getting random likes in 5 years because YouTube just notified people. The trusty ape is here. Hello, welcome in. But you know, that is kind of true because I did I don't even know if it's a minute video of how to hem pants and save the original hem. I was doing it on shorts. I don't know what I think shorts. And all of a sudden, it's been getting all kinds of views. And that was one of the first videos I did. And I'm talking, not good quality. Of course, they're not any much better now, but that and how to thread my Juki. And I was trying to thread it with a phone in my hand. So you just never know. Oh my God. I must have hit something with this because I'm going to cut it and start all over. Oh, Lacey? Marie? Sorry.
Lacey.
I know she's loud, but she's been barking a lot today. Well, she's been barking all weekend with the worker here. I'm going to have to shut the window.
Lacey.
I have to shut the window on you so you won't bark, huh? People are allowed to walk down the street. All right. But I figured out my machine only likes the Microtech needles. Vintage Style by Joe says a fat quarter bundle will make you feel better. And Annette's leaving. She has internet capabilities are leaving, off to more adventure. There you go. And speaking of adventure, I will be off the grid from Thursday until next weekend sometime. I'm not sure. Because I'm supposed to come back Thursday, but if I'm having fun, I may not. So, and my phone will be, I'll have my phone, but I'm not going to answer anything unless it's an emergency from my daughter or my mom. But I will not be on any social media whatsoever. So if I have time, I'm going to have a video release while I'm gone. But other than that, no, I'll be gone. So I'm sorry, but I won't be at any lives unless it's raining. Bye, Lisa.
Bye, Lisa.
Sandy Betancourt says, that will look good, Mona. Thank you. I'm trying to use everything she sent on that quilt, and I'm bound and determined to do it. Everybody's playing. Sandy B says your flying geese look good. Oh, they look great.
Well, we'll see.
Susan Munger says changing a long arm needle is awful. There's no flat side. Well, this is just on my Juki, so it has a flat side, but sometimes I turn it and you can't see because this machine's sideways. It's not in front of you like you're used to, so you have to try and relearn how to do everything sideways. All right, is this, wait a minute. I'm goofing myself up. These are cut apart. Good. These are, all right, that goes with that. All right, I'm just going to get started. I think I'm just going to quilt this in white and see what happens. Or should I wait and do black? I don't know, but I'm missing something. And I can't look at the directions because all my devices are in use. Oh, I know what I can do. I can sew all the way around the phone to put them on here. And it's going to have zipper tabs. But the zipper tabs, the zipper's going to stick out past the pouch. And there's going to be a snap on the sides of the pouch so you can snap your zipper down. That's the only reason I bought this pattern, because I thought it was cool. And I can barely talk today. All that dust. I mean, there had to be a whole tree of leaves in there. Hi, Giovanna. Welcome in. Giovanna popped in when I was at the garage. I was playing that hexagon game. But I couldn't talk because I was in the game. Jonathan's here. Hi, Crossover Paranormal.
Hey, Jonathan. How are ya?
Lucy Warren's World's here. Hello, welcome in.
Hey, Lucy. All right. Well, that's what it looks like.
Hi, Susan. Yes, Sheila. Let me read it again so I know. Plover Pouch by Noodlehead. I'm pretty sure. Yes, Noodlehead.
All right.
Okay, I think I'm caught up.
Okay. There's my trimmings.
Oh, that's good.
So I didn't have much. It was mainly strings.
Good. All right, where's my metal clips? Clips. Where are you? I just rearranged it. Oh, here they are. Oh, and I bought a chalk pencil because I'm tired of using the little square thing. You know, you get a pack of them and you get the chalk all over your hands. So I'm using a chalk pencil. All right, I'm just going to base these on here for now. Make sure it's right side up. Oh, Giovanna says she popped in and out as soon as I didn't answer. Yeah, that's one of my pet peeves. I don't like people that talk on their phones in public, you know, that just sit there and chat. It's like, I don't want to know your business, stranger. So that's why I went silent all of a sudden. Dawn Stewart says she likes the chalk pencil. Oh, good. Hi, Lori. Yeah, I almost missed Lori's live because I was on the cutie, but I stopped for a break and I said, oh, shoot, Lori's on.
I was there.
Yes. Now, if you have these and you're worried about bulk, you can always do your stitch on the seam line and then cut the foam out, or you can either serge or zigzag just around the edge and it pushes it down. I just do a regular seam allowance, and usually I just spray base the foam on, but it's over there, and after being around all the dust and the leaves and everything else yesterday, I don't want any more. Oh, this isn't even threaded. I don't want any more irritants in my lungs today. So at first I thought it was because I was using a burgundy thread on the bottom and then white on top, but it wasn't. Well, it could have been, but made it easier to figure out which tension was messing up. But my hopping foot, or whatever you call it, ruler foot, every so often it gets loose and just about falls off. So I said, you know what? You're out of here.
Hi, Joyce JK.
Hi, Joyce JK. Hi, Jess.
Hi, Jess.
I can't wait to see what So Terry made.
Yeah.
Oops, I was reading and went right off the fabric. That's all right. It'll be just fine. I went off there, so I got to move over. Yeah, so I was so fed up last night, I didn't even go on anybody's live.
Well, I don't usually go on lives at night.
Oh, I do. If I'm not on a live, I'm replaying somebody's because it gets me relaxed and then puts me to sleep for the night. Not to say that they're boring, it's just I have to have noise when I sleep. Maybe that's my problem at my uncle's. Maybe it's too quiet there.
It could be.
Well, this is basted enough, so it's on there, ready to roll. I'll do the other one. Oh, Barry's here. Hi, Barry. I was watching your... She says it took more time than it looks. It always does.
Yeah.
Barry just released a video. He... Well, this is like way off. I must not have cut it too good. He took his quilt to the fair, but I can't tell you what happened because I didn't get to finish because it was time for my live. And Jess did a video. She copied some lady on Facebook and did her schmeal. So, but I haven't watched it yet. I think Donna Dixon should do some videos. She's whipping out all these new things.
Yeah. I think so too.
Hi, Andrea.
I would like to see how she does her stuff.
Yes. She says, howdy, everyone. I'm sewing today. Yay. So I will be watching and not chatting. This is the first time in a week I have been well enough to sew, and I'm catching up on lost time. Well, I hope you stay feeling better. Hi, Joyce JK. Hi, Melissa Makes Quilts. Welcome in. I'm just basting this fabric on because I don't want to use spray base today. My allergy can't take it. Although the kind I use doesn't have any smell at all.
Hi, Susan Munger.
Hi, Susan Munger. I think I said hi to you, but I'm just parroting Deb.
Well, I hear things and sometimes I don't hear things, so I didn't know if you said it or not.
SK Dammit said, well, or Sharon said, well, Donna just got me as a subscriber, so I'll be waiting. I don't know which one she's talking about.
Hi, Teresa Louise.
Hi, Teresa Louise. How's that horse coming? She's into that collage quilting, and she does amazing work. Amazing. Oh, and Jess showed her quilt that she made with Tasha's pattern.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah. I put hearts on that stuff. Sometimes I just don't take the time to give you a thumbs up or anything. I mean, a comment. I don't give you comments, and so, yeah. So you get hearts from me instead of comments. Everybody else comments on it, and I don't. So it's kind of special if you get an actual comment from me.
Looks like I made this one a little big, but it's all right because I can just chop that off. But I'll wait until after I quilt it first. And I'm just going to do some big lines.
Big lines.
Jim says, you make enough comments, Deb.
Well, sometimes I don't think you guys appreciate my comments because I can get a little strange with them.
Oh, we love them. I'm going to try out the new pencil. I'm keeping the other one in the package so I know what it is.
I do that too.
Because I forget. I buy stuff and I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, I have the same thing.
I have some white pencils that have white in them, but I bought those for rhinestoning. I don't know what's in them. It picked up the rhinestone really well instead of the crayon. I couldn't do the crayon very well. All right, I need a ruler. Let's see.
I'm so glad that this fabric has tossed flowers, so I don't have to worry about having it right side up.
Yeah, can't really see it. Well, I can't see it very well, but good enough, I guess. Where's my thing from? I'll just use this.
Susan Munger says, Mona, you don't want to mistake it for the white eyeliner.
Oh, they have white eyeliner?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never used that. I never use eyeliner. I'm not good at getting it on, and I look like one of those vampire suckers from a long time ago, those cheap vampire movies. gotta move this over here. It's getting in the way. Now I lost my little doohickey snippers. My little snippy snoops. Oh, there they are.
Her doohickeys.
All right.
She's starting to talk like me. I make up words. If I can't think of them, I make up words.
Or I just go blank. I think I'll do like just, wonder if I should do 2 inches or let's see, 3 inches.
When I make up words, my husband says, "You are just weird."
Or 2 inches.
Thank you very much. Ha!
I think I'll do 2 inches. And I'm just keeping this thing lined up on those stitches.
Weird is another normal.
You got that right. I've been weird all my life. But I've had fun all my life too. Well, not always, but most of the time. Oh, now I got to move the phone over here. Giovanna, I picked my first tomato today. One of the cherry tomatoes is ripe enough to eat, but it's just a bite. And then I picked one tomato that just started turning red. And I think I've eaten 3 cucumbers so far. And I almost have a squash ready. But so far I haven't seen any zucchini. Unless, a critter took off with it. And if it did, that's fine. They got to eat too. Now I lost my things again. Oh, it's behind my phone. I have to keep moving this thing. Barry says, I've learned to embrace my knee bar on the Juki finally. Well, that's good. I can't use it. It hurts my hip. And I'm not getting a hip replacement until I can't move.
I haven't done mine yet on the baby lock either.
Yep, I had one on the Jazz and I had one on both Jukis. And I just don't, it hurts my hip. So I don't need to use it. Giovanna says she loves her potted plants. I have celery growing, but I don't know how to tell if celery is ripe. I've never seen it in the wild. I've only ever seen it at the grocery store. And I like the very light ones, not the dark ones or whatever on the outside. I only like the inside. I want to have some green peppers. They should be ready soon. Although I really don't eat too many. Well, yes, I do. I like green peppers. I don't like them. No, I do like them. There's a pepper I don't like, but I can't think of the name.
The ghost pepper?
I don't know what that is.
That's a really hot one.
Oh, I can't eat any hot ones because of my stomach. Giovanna said she thought she was talking about Mary Jane. Well, I don't know. How's your garden growing, Mary Jane? All right, that one's done. That one's done. So now I just got to do this one. this one line here. Can't see it.
Oh, wait a minute. This one is really off on the size. I guess I'm going to have to measure it.
Well, this marker does not show up very well. I'm a little bit disappointed that it doesn't show up. My chalk works better.
Let's see.
Usually I draw on the back of these. All right, phone, you've got to go like back here somewhere. It slid under. It's really heck trying to multitask, let me tell you. She loves her potted plants. Laugh my ass off. Or LMAO. All right, that's just going timber, so we're just going to let it timber. I got an oil change on my car this morning. I got my tires rotated and balanced. I got all the fluids checked and topped off. I am ready to roll to vacation. Except they charged me for my tire rotation, so I'm going to have a chat with them because they're not supposed to. It's supposed to be free. But it was only $25. It's not like it's going to break me. Last week it might have, but this week's okay. All right, let's get you lined up. Well, good luck at the fair, Barry. I didn't go to our fair this year. It was too hot. It's like 90-some degrees. I'm like, It's one thing this fat girl ain't doing. Going somewhere and walk around and just dying of the heat. But thanks to Jim, I now have a quilt shop to go to. He told me where there is one. So that'll be nice. I'll probably go there towards the end because I don't want to go there first. I'll spend all my vacation money. And I'll be like, sorry, can't go out to eat unless you want to eat fabric.
That's funny.
So I'll go there on maybe my last day. My daughter was upset when I told her I was going to be radio silent. She goes, "You mean you're not going to call me and say goodnight?" I said, "Yes, I will, you big baby." I guess
that's sweet.
Yeah, she usually is. Yesterday was not a sweet day for her. I don't know what her problem was. But yeah, that's very sweet. I should enjoy it while I can because I'm sure, that'll wear off. And there's the back with foam. You can see the quilting better on the foam than you can on the top. I usually use a thicker thread, but I was being lazy today and I didn't want to have to change thread. I've got to go out and buy a fan today or tomorrow when I go buy a new hose because it is so hot in this corner. I want to take the hose and wash the porch, the side of the house, and everything now that I can get over there without being attacked by poison ivy. What foam do I use? I'll tell you. Oh, that's not it. I use Pellon flex foam, one-sided fusible. It's FF78F1, and I use, well, I threw the package of the paper away. Let's see if it's right here on top of the garbage. But I bought the other by the bolt. But this Basel comes in a little package. If you don't, want to buy a whole bolt, you can buy a small amount. And I like this better. Annie has some foam, but I like this the best out of those. I'd like to try some automotive headliner one of these days. Let's see. And then I use 525, 526 Pellon. It's Decaville light, Decaville heavy. And then in tote bags that I want a stiff bottom or a bag for a stiff bottom, I use Peltex. It's real hard. You can't sew through it. You just have to cut it so it's not in the seam allowance. All right, now let me see. Where's my pencil? Boy, I'll tell you one thing. It's a lot faster making these bags if you don't quilt them. So Terry says, it hurts my knees when I use my frame, but I still love it. What, from sitting, or is it hitting you in the knee? I stand during mine. Something's helping Barry on his dress and stuff. Hi, Janice Miller. Welcome in.
Hi, Janice. How are you?
Sharon says, we're not weird. We're just limited editions. Oh, okay. I think he was talking about his knee bar. Yeah, my left hip is bone on bone. I'm lucky he let me just go with a shot, but he said I do need a not a knee replacement, a hip replacement. But no, I don't want it. Giovanna says, who is Mary Jane? I said, I don't know. Somebody mentioned her, or you did, and I just started talking to her. Is there no Mary Jane in the... Oh, Mary Jane. Maybe that's marijuana. Because back in the old days, maybe the 60s or something, they call it Mary Jane or something. Yeah, I always called it marijuana. No, I don't grow that. I don't do that. But
I'll have nothing to do with that.
If that's what you like, go for it. Toke it up. I bet you if I was in so much pain that I had to take something daily, I think I would do like a herbal tea in that, or if brownie was good, a brownie. So Terry said, I once sprinkled red pepper flakes in my yard to keep the cats from using my pots as litter.
Get away from my feet.
Well, then peppers grew, and I couldn't think of how they got there. I use red Solo cup and urine to keep critters away from mine. If something's getting in mine, I just pee in a cup and dump it, and they go away. But I have solar lights all around my house. Well, except for this side, because it was all shade. It never got any sun. But now that all the trees are gone, it will get some sun. So I'll have to go to the dollar store and get some more. Joyce says something is very small. Or not Joyce, Jim. So I must have missed on what that conversation. Sharon, she's a good kid. She went to college during high school when most kids, are just playing like me. Sheila has the Basel. Oh no, Melissa lost all her buttons. Hi, Agnes. Welcome in. Giovanna says her bones are knees on knees. I haven't had mine x-rayed in a while. I don't want to hear what they have to say. Barry is sitting doing the knee bar on his dreads. He'll be piecing here them all day today. Well, I'm going to just do this live, and when it's over, I'm going to go blow up my pool and plop. Giovanna says she doesn't do anything like that. Hi, Jessica. Sewing on the Bluffs here. Oh, stray cat is pooping in my yard and my dog is trying to eat it. How do I fix that? I don't know. Clean up the poop or put hot pepper on it? I don't know. Oh, the quilt shop in Norwich is small. Oh, okay. Just make sure your dogs are dewormed. Might get all that with the whatever pill they take. Whatever the vet says they need, that's what I do. Did I? Oh, I didn't even draw the line, people. I was busy chatting. Chatting.
I have tried to get her to stop sitting right by my feet.
This pencil stinks. I'm going to have to get another one. This is General Pastel's Chalk White. You would think it would show up good. It does not. And I got to move you over there. Well, it's a little off, but that's all right. It won't matter because no, it just don't matter to me. It don't matter to me.
Go back over there and sit on the other side of my feet. You're not listening to me, little girl.
Because I don't want to.
I don't know what her reasoning is to always be by my feet.
Because she loves you, and that way she knows when you go somewhere.
Well,
Henry used to lay right on my foot.
She's on my feet all the time, and I'm over here trying to sew, and every time I move my foot, there she is.
Maybe if you put a little bed in the sewing room for her, like way underneath your desk, maybe she'd crawl in there instead of getting on your feet.
I don't think so. She's a bee.
She loves you.
Well, I think she likes getting kicked.
I don't think so. Well, maybe. Whoops. I went a little crooked.
All right. I got to remeasure this one.
But you don't have to quilt this. You could just leave it with iron the foam on or sew it around and just make the thing. You don't have to quilt this. I just wanted to quilt it. Okay, now I can go the other direction. I don't know if I did this one the same as that one or not, but we'll see. Ooh, I better go lighter. I don't want to poke a hole in this fabric. sad news, Lisa? Uh-oh. Oh, it's in a medical series. A good funny actor. Somebody died. And I'm nosy. I gotta find out who. Susan Munger says, Mona, try the Soline ceramic pencil. Comes in white and other colors. All right, let me write that down the next time I need something for free shipping. Well, I can't even find a pen around here. I still am. Oh, he was only 54. Yeah, you just never know when your time's up. So enjoy life and be kind to everyone. Jessica got off work. I must have missed it. Where is it? Must be after the stray cat pooping.
Yeah, it's after the stray cat.
Oh, Malcolm Jamal Warner. Malcolm. Oh, yeah, he was just on the NCIS or one of them shows. Or
Theo?
Yeah, what do you call it? He was on a medical show, and then he was on not the original NCIS or something. Now I gotta find out. Oh, died from drowning. Oh my gosh. Was he in the flood or? Hi, Leanna. Welcome in. There's a lot of great channels in here to check out. Barry says you had me at enjoy life. Not sure about the be kind part. I think it was Soline.
Yeah.
Well, this pen's crap. Let me try another one. But I've had that pen for years. I just got to find refills for it. Soline chalk pen, mechanical pencil. Now, if I can read my writing, I'll have it. Yeah, there's so many different things I don't know about. I pretty much...
I'm sorry. We buy the same thing all the time. We don't like to change.
The residents. Well, I don't mind change, but I like learning new things, but I don't want it to inconvenience me to do it.
So Malcolm's dead, huh?
So Lisa, it would not let me put my second camera on today. It put it on, but it kept putting the same one on. So what I did was, what did I do? Oh, I had to put in my wireless camera first and then put on the one that's on the computer, that's hooked up to the computer. I don't know why or what, but that's what happened.
Well, the other day, it wouldn't,
So if it keeps it
I
up,
didn't have sound. Well, I don't understand what's up with that.
Oh, you didn't have sound? I knew you
On
didn't
Friday,
have sound.
when I first started, I did not have sound.
Well, mine, couldn't hear you guys, but that was user error on my part.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to pick the right thing. Oops. Keep it straight there, kid. Now, I don't know what I'm making for dinner tonight. Yeah,
I don't know what we're having either.
Haley's like, "Are you cooking spaghetti?" Because I cook Saturday. And Sunday, she's like, "Are you cooking spaghetti?" I go, "Yeah, when I get hungry." Well, it was after 6, and I was still on the cutie having a fit. So, needless to say, she ended up cooking her own spaghetti. Whoops.
That's funny.
Yeah, that one's a little bit. It'll be all right. It'll be okay. So there's those done. Gotta cut off the threads.
Mona's famous words. It'll be okay. It's all right.
Yeah. It is. It's like when Jelly Roll made that sound, he was reading my mind. Or not that sound, that song. We're all going to be okay.
Every time I'm sewing, and if something is a little off, I can hear you in my head going, it'll be okay.
And I'm not going to mark this one. I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to eyeball it. Let me see if there's anything going on in the chat. Ooh, it's after 2.
It's after what?
Oh, it's a ceramic pencil. It's after 2.
Oh.
Ceramic pencil.
Oh, Leanna's daughter's going to make rice, beans, and beef.
Oh, that sounds good. Ceramic. All right, I will Google that because I need some new Microtech needles. So, oh, she said both of her cameras are HDMI. Yeah, I don't know. You might have to unplug them and then plug them back in. You know, take everything off because the last time I could do it, I had to get rid of my cookies.
Hey, Allie.
Leanna's at the bit or at the beach. She's at the PIT. Melissa has a pork loin. Giovanna's having chicken and microwave potatoes. Joyce is having pork ribs. Leanna's is making rice, beans, and beef. I think Deb read that. Hi, Allie Furball. Welcome in. Welcome in. Somebody's making chili beef, but I don't know who. Everybody's saying hi.
Hello.
Allie says, I don't feel awesome, Nightbot, but thank you.
Yeah. Nightbot thinks it's really cool doing that.
Sheila's having never-ending soup. I applied cleaner, cleared cache, removed the program, reinstalled the program. I think it's Talk Studio. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out a way to email them or something to complain. Sharon says, hey, just for anybody, last time I was working, IT told me that if you make sure and restart the computer at the beginning of every shift, it will update and get rid of the bad things that slow it down.
Yeah, I shut mine off every day.
I don't. I leave it. Well, it's off, but it's not restarted. It just rolls and rolls and rolls. No. And actually, it was working great until I restarted everything. Oh, wait, I need that. Come back here.
I restart mine every single day, so
I used to, but
I shut it all the way down, let it sit all night long, and then I restart it in the morning.
I don't. This is the only thing I use this computer over here for is just YouTube and just whatever. I leave everything hooked up all the time. And at first I thought, well, maybe it was because I moved the computer over, but no. I didn't move the computer over. I moved something over. I don't know what it was. What did I move over?
You moved your camera, didn't you?
Yeah, and I moved over the internet thing. All right, now I can go this way. I'm just gonna eyeball it.
And I can go this way, and I can go that way.
Yeah. Haley never heard of the I'm a Nut song.
Somebody told me that I sang the words wrong, and I'm like, that's the way I learned it. So talk to my camp counselors. Yeah, the words that Lisa posted on Discord, they're different than what I sang. But I really like my version of it.
Yeah, it's funny, cute.
Even though my brother told me to never sing it again.
Oh, I never listened to my brother.
Well, he don't think I should sing it again on YouTube.
Oh.
He says, don't let anybody else hear you.
Why?
And I'm like, hey, I could care less if I'm on key or not. And it's just a fun song to sing.
All right, now I gotta. And this would probably be done by now if I wasn't just stalling and taking my time here. Because.
Oh, Dawn says she keeps getting booted out too.
That's what happened to me last week. I had to go to the 3 dots and keep getting rid of that advertiser.
The ad, yeah.
And then restarted. It's finally working again. So I think it was something on YouTube they were working on.
Joyce says I sing better than her.
I used to sing good, but now I've been singing off key and funny for so long, I don't even think I could hold a note.
Well, I didn't think I could either, but I sang it that one day, but I only sang 2 verses of it.
Yeah, I did it to annoy the
and
kids.
Then they all got on me saying, sing it, sing it. So I sang it again. And I sang all 3 verses this time. I love the 3rd verse.
I must have cut this thumb wrong too.
The funny thing is, Nikki learned it the way I sang it too, I think. Because she knows the song.
Where we went to camp.
Well, the funny thing is, it was a church camp that I learned it at. And that 3rd verse is smacking their face. Because they got fresh.
Oh. There's that one. I'll do this one. Own brother, LOL. Wow.
And then, of course, he's like, well, where did you learn that from? And I told him, and he says, I've never heard that song before. And I said, probably because you didn't go to church camp.
There you go.
I said, I did.
I don't know if I went to church camp or not. I know my son did. He went to every camp I could find.
Well, then I told my brother, I said, that's because you are mean. He says, no, they wanted to get rid of you for a while.
I might have to make sure my pieces are right after this. Giovanna's saying, thumbs up, everyone. Thanks, Giovanna.
And it could have been that they wanted to get rid of me for a while. I was the only girl for a long time.
Sharon said, your worst critics are your family.
Yeah. But that's okay. You notice I still sang it that second time for you. All right.
Hey, that one's ready to roll. Giovanna says, poor giggles. And I got to move this phone over here. And I'm going to eyeball this sucker. That pencil is annoying.
I just finger press a lot. And that's just because I don't like going over to the iron. I don't like to move around and all that.
Well, I took away my little iron because I wasn't moving around enough, so I took it away. I'm like, you need to get your butt off that chair, woman, and move.
I wish I had room in here for my big ironing board.
I just put mine right in front of a table, so it's close to something, but not sticking out. I was taking it down, but you see how long that lasted.
Well, I've only got like 3 feet between the sewing machine desk and the white table.
Well, this one doesn't get one. All right, let's go here then. There goes my phone, just bouncing around. Oh, I guess I should have measured that, but I didn't. Oh well, it'll be all right.
I love it. Every time I hear it, I love it.
Well, I don't know any sewers in person, so it's not like they're going to come over and measure.
All right.
And I'll measure just for good luck. So Terry said. So Terry says, I don't either. No one. I know sews or cares. My mom enjoys looking at it and taking my bags that I make. But other than that, She goes, I can never do that. And I said, I know. You kidding. She can't even sew on a button. But she's good at other things. She's more of an outdoors person like I used to be. But when you can't do this stuff anymore, then you kind of just find something else to do. Well, I don't know who sewed that, but they sewed it a little crooked. But you won't be able to tell. Maybe because these won't be together. So there's 1, 2. These pieces here are going to make the gusset. Oh, look, I still got tape on for my cutie. Where's my other gusset? Oh. Yeah, these pieces here are the gusset. And you sew these together like this and then open it up like this and open it up. But I'm not going to do that now because I don't know what the seam allowance is for the bag. And I want to trim off all these threads. So I will do that off camera and hopefully have it done before I go on vacation. So I'll have something to show you when I get back from vacation, except for bruises. Is that from a kit? No, it's the Plover. Wait a minute. Plover Pouch from Noodlehead. And they have 3 sizes, small, medium, and large. And you know the zipper tabs? The zipper tabs stick out past the pouch without being indented. And then you snap the zipper to the side of the bag. But I'm not going to use the snaps. I'm going to make it so it just, what do you call it? I'm going to permanently attach mine with rivets. Because I don't want the black plastic snaps on it. And I haven't seen any good metal snaps lately. But the snaps are a good idea because then you can really open up the bag, but then you can snap it down out of the way. I just like the look of it, so I bought the pattern. And it's a PDF pattern. I forget how much it was. I got it when it was on sale. But you get 3 different sizes, so, and you can, I just printed them on my printer. So I really like it. I've had the pattern since it came out, but I haven't got there. Hi, Pam. Craft On and So Forth is here. Welcome in.
Hey, Pam. How are ya?
Quilting On's here. Hello. Welcome in.
Well, hello.
And I usually top stitch after I do them together and put the seam to one side and then top stitch again. And then I normally use canvas and then the bag sits up real nice, but I'm using a thin cotton for this one. Tasha Quilts is here. Hello, Tasha.
Tasha.
She's working and a lurking.
She's been around Lisa too long.
Donna Dixon is doing something with peanuts. She just did a picture of a peanut.
See, you go by my feet, you might get stabbed.
Don Stewart said hers froze again. Yeah, go up where and hit those 3 dots and just keep blocking ads, and then it should fix itself because it's annoying. I want to make some bags. Quilting On says, I want to make some bags from recycling cans. I have some old sheets to use. I've seen those, but the ones I saw years ago, they crocheted in between the cans or whatever. Somehow they put holes in the cans all around, and then I don't know, but I can't work with anything sharp. No sharp metal for me.
Oh, I got 2 seams to go.
Thought I heard something in the basement. Great. So much unpacking and cleaning. Oh, did you get all moved? Yeah, no sharps for me. So, Terry, I get enough injuries. There, I gave myself a thumbs up. Now I'm going to go on the goodbye tour. That's a good place to stop.
Oh, yeah, I got one I can show.
Yeah, course cans. Yep. Oh, Giovanna saw a video today of a recycled can with fabric. So Terry said, I burned my thumb making lunch. Maybe I will stop eating now. My grandmother used to take old cans and she would put labels on them and paint them and then put dry flowers arrangements in them. They were really cool. I had one for a long time, but everything in it disintegrated, but the can was still there. Giovanna says she'll put it on Discord.
There you go. That's the one I got done.
Oh, that's pretty. Now, what quilt is this?
Flower Farm sampler.
Oh, I've never seen the point of a star on point before. That's pretty. You know, it's usually square. Oh, okay. That's beautiful. Yeah, I love those colors.
I'm trying to see where the heck it's at.
I was just thinking that would make a pretty tote bag.
Oh, it's way over here.
Oh, okay.
Way over there.
I think that looks like it's going to be a year-long quilt.
Well, it's supposed to be, but these are number six blocks that I've gotten done so far.
Do you see that right there? That is from my upper light. That little yellow dot. I have no idea how to get rid of that unless I turn the light off.
Oh, well, I turned my lights off over here so you could see this one.
My little dot.
Hi, darling.
I should draw a face right there and just leave it on there.
Should we go like this and let you see people and say hi, people?
Every time I say hi, honey, I get that song in my head. Honey, I'm home and I had a hard day.
Oh, yeah. She's my girl.
So Terry said she had a small craft business with a friend. We used to make trinket boxes from cat food and tuna cans. We bleached them to get the smell out, used crochet floss to cover them. Oh, nice. The only thing I ever did was with the tuna can, my friend shoved a banana peel in my car to trick me so it would smell and I'd find it under there. So I got even. Spirits in heaven, but I put a tuna can, tuna in it underneath his seat, and he didn't find it for quite a while. Oh, honey's so cute.
Where's my baby? Huh? You my baby. Why are you hanging on so hard for?
Honey. Put a thin white fabric under the light. Now that's a high-end light bulb, and it might catch fire. Ask me how I know. I burnt some up when I was a kid, shoving them in the lamp. And it's got a dome. I don't know if I could take the dome off, but I have to get up in a ladder up there. I'm not getting on that ladder until that light goes bloop, dark. I'm seriously thinking of getting some of those microform from the kids, you know, where you put clothes and stuff on it, and I can give them a little hat and a little dress and put it on here. But all right, everyone. No, I have a little step ladder. It's okay. I just don't go up there when I'm dizzy. I've been up and down a few times.
Oh, Terry.
Sheila says, I never noticed it until you pointed it out. Yeah, it normally doesn't bother me, but today it was getting on my nerves, so I'm going to get him an outfit. I think I saw those color forms at the Dollar Tree one time, so this little guy, maybe I'll get him a big sombrero or something. All right. I'm on the goodbye tour, so if you want to say something, get it in now. Oh, something about I bought a senior ladder with handrails on both sides, much like a staircase. Needed it because no one came running if a light bulb went out. I've never seen those before. I'll have to look for one. I do all the ones down here, but there's one that's you have to lean over, and it's the railing of the stairs and do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it because if I'm off balance, I just topple.
I do too.
Falling down those steps, I ain't doing it again. So I make Kaylee do it. And she's short. I don't even think she's 5'2", but somehow she reaches up there and does it. But she's got good balance.
Yeah.
I don't have balance.
I don't either.
I can be.
My hubby says I'm always going to do a somersault.
I can just walk through the yard and just whoop, there I go. Fall.
Yep.
Allie says, expensive type of ladder. Yeah. Hi, Cruise and Cozies. Bye, everyone.
See ya.
Goodbye, T. T. 4, not T. All right, let me pick up my clips and find the button.
Yeah.
Where's the mount? Oh. Thanks for coming, Alibaba. I'm glad you got to live. Thanks to everyone that came in. I'm going to hold off shutting it down just now. If anybody wants to drop their link now before you go and get your channel out there, just type bags or pickles and it'll drop your link. So I'll give you a second if you want to do that. Da, da, da. Oh yeah, 2:30. That's a second. All right, play out.